Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Donis from Living for Life Wellness LLC. I'm the CEO and the dietitian and the chef. So I'm coming to tell you about one of the most important nutrients. I'm out here at Breeze Park. I just did a run. It's very hot, and since it is very hot, it's one thing we must remember to do, and that's drink plenty of water. Drink at least 64 ounces of water. That's a half gallon to a gallon of water per day. Especially, you need to drink water before you exercise. And so drinking water at least, I would recommend at least 30 minutes to an hour before you exercise, and don't drink too much. You may cramp, but you got to be hydrated before you come out and do any type of activity. The body is comprised of over 70% water. It's very one of the most important things that we need in order to live. You got to have water. Again, you got to have at least 64 to 128 ounces. What water does is it helps carry cells. It helps to flush out toxins and poisons in the body. So you got to have some water. So remember to drink plenty of water. Again, it's important to flush out toxins. You got to have water. You got to have water just to live and survive. So once again, make sure you drink plenty of water. The equivalent of not drinking water, I heard a lot of people say that they don't drink water, which is absolutely amazing to me. Young folk, old folk who say they just don't drink water. I don't know how you're surviving if you don't drink water. And it's no wonder that many of the folk who tell me that they don't drink water end up with some type of chronic disease, because once again, you're not flushing the poisons out of your body. So you got to drink water to flush toxins. You got to drink water in order for to have the important viscosity of the blood, meaning the thickness of the blood. If you get out here and exercise and you are dehydrated, once again, your blood is a little bit thicker because it's not a lot of water in your bloodstream because you're not drinking enough water. So once again, watch your hydration, watch your water intake, especially if you're out and about, you're doing a lot of exercise like I was out here at Breeze Park. Drink water right after. I'm not talking about coffee. I'm not talking about Kool-Aid. I'm not talking about iced tea. I'm not talking about some of these flavored waters. I'm talking about plain water. We know the importance of water, as we've seen up in Flint, how important it is for our everyday life, just bathing and cooking, but you gotta have it for your body in order to function appropriately, in order for those cells to function properly, in order for the energy to get into those cells. You gotta have water. So if you come out here and you're trying to exercise, or you go to the gym and you haven't drunk water and you're feeling a little faint, you're not feeling as weak, you're feeling a little weak, not feeling as strong as usual, usually you need a little bit more water. The other thing about water and eating is sometimes we confuse hunger with thirst. And as you age, most older folk, they don't drink enough water, or they don't eat enough, because once again, it's not registering, which is the hypothalamus would usually register that registers eating and thirst and everything, and temperature. And so once again, those senses decrease as we age, and even as adults, we sometimes confuse hunger with thirst. So sometimes if you're feeling a little hungry and you're cramping up or whatever, or you're feeling a little weak, feeling a little dizzy, sometimes you may not be as hungry as you think. You may be thirsty. So get a little H2O today. Drink a few bottles of water. At least, I'm telling you, at least 64 to 128 ounces, a half gallon to 1 gallon of water. Drink up. This is Donis Hicks from Living for Life Wellness LLC. Signing out. Sayonara.